Emma had always been an athletic person. She had been a part of her school's track team and had won several medals. But after college, she stopped running altogether. Life had caught up with her, and she had a demanding job that left her little time to focus on herself. One day, while browsing through her social media feed, she came across a post about a charity marathon. It was for a cause she cared about, and she thought it was the perfect opportunity to get back into shape. She signed up for the marathon and began training. At first, Emma found it challenging to stick to her training routine. Her job was demanding, and she had a hard time balancing work and training. But she was determined to see it through. She would wake up early and run before work or run late into the night after work. As the weeks went by, Emma began to feel stronger and more confident in her abilities. She was slowly building up her endurance, and her times were improving. She felt ready to take on the marathon. On the day of the marathon, Emma was nervous but excited. She had never run a marathon before, and the idea of running 26.2 miles seemed daunting, but she was determined to see it through. As the race began, Emma settled into a comfortable pace. She watched as the other runners surged ahead of her, but she didn't let it discourage her. She had a plan, and she was sticking to it. As the miles ticked by, Emma began to feel the fatigue set in. Her legs ached, and her lungs burned. But she refused to give up. She knew she had come too far to quit now. She kept pushing herself, one step at a time, and eventually, she saw the finish line in the distance. It was still far away, but she could see it. She dug deep and found the strength to keep going. As she crossed the finish line, tears streamed down her face. She had done it. She had run a marathon, and she had done it for a good cause. Emma felt a sense of pride and accomplishment, and she knew that this was only the beginning. She had rediscovered her love of running, and she was determined to keep pushing herself to new heights.